Yeah, this is a tough situation because I mean, the idea around it sounds cool, and I know somebody, but
yeah, the idea is cool, but the execution is not going to be the outcome is not going to be what they think it is.
Yeah, I saw somebody tweet out something that I thought was really a good comparison of. It would be like, what if we took like the Warriors, the Nets, the Heat, the Lakers, the Clippers, the Nuggets, the Jazz, we would take like all these good teams, like the top 15 NBA teams, put them in their own special league, and then we'll just have that it's basically as the NBA elite league.
It's like if we put like the Buccaneers, Chiefs, Packers, and like some other and
Bills,
like
Ravens, Saints,
or some other good team in their own conference.
Throw them all in a league together, and then you'll still like that league will do great. The other league's gonna just trash out because no one's gonna want to watch that.
No one's gonna want to watch. The teams aren't gonna be making as much money, and it's like it's just not a good idea.
No,
like you said, it's a good idea in theory, but like in execution standpoint and like how you're actually gonna go about like for the smaller clubs and stuff, it's not a good idea.
No, and the bottom line is, to me, this says more about the clubs themselves than it does like going into the idea of the connection with UEFA, which is very interesting. The fact is, like, where exactly did the permitting of this league come from? Was this from the clubs themselves, which is what it sounds like?
Yeah, because so many of them are dropping out already.
Because some of them said...
I don't think it's going to happen anymore, but like some of them are dropping out. So it's
no. Like the idea was put out on Sunday saying this would happen. There have been pretty much riots and backouts ever since, and pretty much as of today, Wednesday morning, the league's pretty much not going to happen, which is good. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
So, but the reality is how this came about, like... does this mean that the clubs went behind league backs to make this own league themselves? Like, what exactly permitted them to do that? Like, they can't...
Yeah, how did this become... how did this, like, formulate?
Did they go to the Premier League office and say, hey, we have an idea? Or did they go to the other league offices and say, we have an idea? Or did they just go do it behind their backs? Because then at the end of the day, it's like... Why are these top clubs...
You're screwing over the top leagues, too.
Yeah, you're putting the top members of leagues ahead of everyone else in an equalized league, and just because they have the higher name. Like, that's a little bit too... That's like... Are you like saying if somebody was going to go over in the NFL and the Buccaneers want to make a rule change and then they make it just because the Buccaneers gave it up and they're the biggest name in football right now, does that make it right? No, it doesn't. Like, this is, in the end of the day, you have 20 other teams or 19 other teams in whatever league you're in. Like, saying, for example, if Chelsea went up and said, hey, we're going to make this move and we're going to do it and you can't stop us, and saying, what are the other 19 teams going to say? Did they get an opportunity to get in the league? Oh, well, no, they're not good enough. Then again, some of the teams that have the big names in this don't even deserve to be in the Super League as of right now because they're playing like garbage. Shout out Liverpool.